Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Canelo Alvarez haters exposed. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Johnson 644 is the first dummy of the day, and he states, you sound like every other Canelo Alvarez fan. David Benavidez is taking on big name fights while Canelo is fighting B-level opponents. So get out of here with that one-sided stuff. Now, this is one of the dumbest statements I've ever heard. I mean, think about it like this. David Benavidez' best win on his resume was a decision victory over Caleb Plant. Canelo Alvarez had already knocked out Caleb Plant, you dumbass. What are we talking about? But Canelo's fighting lower competition when he's already beat the best win on David Benavidez's resume. Think about it like this. Canelo Alvarez actually fought a better version of Caleb Plant than David Benavidez. He fought him when he was undefeated and when he was a world champion. You look and sound like a dumbass. Let's get to the next one. Mar8269 says Canelo didn't become undisputed at 168 until they took David Benavidez's WBC title. Then Canelo rushed to get them belts. That makes no sense. Canelo Alvarez started sending out contract offers looking to go undisputed and go on his undisputed run March 5th, 2020. Understand that date. David Benavidez did not get stripped of his WBC title until August 14th, 2020. So if you understand, David Benavidez got stripped after Canelo Alvarez started pursuing his undisputed path at 168. Is it Canelo Alvarez's fault that David Benavidez couldn't put down the chips in queso? No, that's not Canelo's fault. David Benavidez was in the perfect position to get the Canelo fight. All he had to do was stay disciplined and focused. So somehow it's Canelo Alvarez's fault due to David Benavidez's lack of commitment and focus? You look and sound like a dumbass. But look, let's keep it going. GTD P4P says, so you admit John Ryder was a cherry pick and does nothing for his legacy, but this so-called face of boxing is scared to put his belts on the line against Bivol at 68? Now, this is stupid because, first off, John Ryder was Canelo Alvarez mandatory. How is your mandatory a cherry pick? That's the first body bag, you dumbass. The second body bag is Canelo Alvarez. Why would he be afraid to fight Dimitri Bivol at 168 when the advantages go in his favor, not Bivol's? At the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez wants to fight him at 175, so there's no excuses, and Dimitri Bivol is at his very best. How is you afraid? You look and sound like a dumbass. But look, let's keep it going. The next one comes from Jonathan1518, and he says, I like your content. I just don't understand why you hate on Benavidez. You're wrong about a few things about Benavidez. Canelo ain't scared of him, but I do believe he's avoiding Benavidez. Now, that's literally an oxymoron. Moron. How is Canelo not afraid, but yet he's avoiding him? That makes no sense. Also, he states, I don't blame Canelo for avoiding Benavidez. There's no reason for Canelo to put himself against Benavidez and leave his legacy and health intact. Now, here's the problem that I have with that. First off, David Benavidez in the post-fight press conference against Caleb Plant stated that Canelo Alvarez is not ducking him or not avoiding him as well. Now, that's on my YouTube Shorts page. Also, Canelo Alvarez's team and David Benavidez's team are currently in negotiations to make the fight. So if Canelo's so afraid and so avoiding, why is he negotiating this? It doesn't make any sense. Why is he fielding offers from David Benavidez if he's scared? Make that make sense. Not only that, you're talking about Canelo Alvarez's legacy. It doesn't matter if he wins or loses against anybody at this point in his career. Canelo Alvarez is a 4-weight world champion and undisputed at 168. Those are accomplishments that can never be taken from him. You dumbass. But look, let's keep it going. And the next one comes from Cult Lover 83, and he says, just a word of advice. You probably want to be a little more unbiased. As a black man, every one of your videos just seems like an attack. Now, first off, who the hell am I attacking? And I don't give a damn if you're a black man, a white man, an Asian man, a Hispanic man. It does not matter what man you are. I do not single out anybody. But he's saying I'm not unbiased because my videos sound like an attack. Yes, my videos are an attack. They're an attack upon dumbasses. So yes, I am attacking you, you dumbass. He also goes on to state, we expect Canelo to do numbers. Big in Mexico. He has a lot of Hispanic fans. He goes on to state that, y'all keep hyping Canelo up as a god, and he hasn't fought anyone in years. But we don't talk about that. Plant, and other than that, he fought an old Triple G. But we don't discuss that here, right? So you bring up Caleb Plant as one of Canelo Alvarez's most dangerous fights, which makes no sense to me. Canelo Alvarez literally knocked this man out cold. Canelo Alvarez just fought Dimitri Bivol more recently than Caleb Plant, and you didn't even mention that. You look and sound like an absolute dumbass. And when you think I'm attacking someone, I'm attacking a dumbass like you. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.